Let's see. What's
If
up,
you
y'all?
want to say something, Mace, tell.
Let's go, y'all. How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling, YouTube? You know, today we're gonna go on with the Gene Deal. Gene Deal coming at Camron and Mase, but really Mase, but Gene Deal. I think he used to do security or something for Bad Boys. But let's hop into it, man.
That's why you didn't go. If you want to say something, Mace, tell us why you didn't go.
Tell
Mace,
niggas
why you didn't go to the party?
Why you ain't go to the party, Mace?
Why you didn't go to the party?
Because I was in a hotel with Brandy.
Why you didn't go? Brandy told you, you told me that Brandy told you, let's go to the party. Why you didn't go to the party?
I didn't go to the party because all y'all seem like snakes. And I'm not going to...
Oh.
So, Mace,
Oh, you
who
say
told
y'all
you?
seem like snakes.
Mace, didn't I tell you? Listen to him, Mace. Did I tell you? Let's keep it 100. When you was riding around,
Let me answer.
Go ahead.
Answer.
The question. You guys was the security. If somebody shot the biggest rapper in the world, why y'all didn't shoot back? Y'all had time.
Mace, let me ask you something. I'm gonna get to that. Mace, Mace, one question. When you was riding around Cali with Stevie J, didn't I pull you to the side and say, what the fuck is you doing in a drop top Benz riding around with Stevie J around Cali? Did I say that to you? Did I say that to you, Mace? That's some
Nigga hung up.
Even Camron, who's usually all jokes, seemed a little uneasy when fans kept...
Things just got real in hip-hop, and fans are losing it. Gene Deal, the former bodyguard who was deep in the mix during the wildest Bad Boy Records days, just dropped a message that shook the internet. And this time, he's aiming straight at Mase and Camron.
These clowns out here was gonna go out there and make videos.
I just wanna go home. I just wanna be home.
Mase, say names.
Yeah,
Who
security.
they talking about though? They saying
crime
Gene did that? Oh, they said Gene was hiding?
Being Bad Boy security.
I don't think nobody gonna get shot.
Oh, Gene Deal was crying for the blanket. Gene Deal was this, that, and the... Gene Deal was this, that, and the third.
But he there for security.
What you...
Nah, you know what get people tight though? I'm gonna tell you what it really is. It ain't even what they saying. It's that they jokingly saying it, like they always clowning, like, and then they be laughing and sync and all that. It just make it worse, like. So you start to feel some type of way, nigga. Oh, niggas having the ball? Alright, bet.
What you think I'm gonna be doing when you doing all that to Gene Deal? I bet you really don't want to know. Trying to divert that whole conversation and make it seem like, so Gene, why you didn't shoot? Listen to me. It wasn't because Big wasn't my principal. And he knew the fact that we had blew the light and we was halfway down the block, crossed the light, and then when the first shot went off, our driver took straight off. I'm screaming at our driver because he was told that somebody was pointing a gun at Big and them. He should have just threw the car in reverse. He knew the whole story, my man, because me and him had a conversation on the phone. He the one told me, well, I was in the room with Brandy and Brandy was trying to get me out the room to come to the party. So I felt that was kind of weird. So she said Brandy was calling me trying to get me out the room to come to the party. Well, you was in the room with Brandy. How's she calling you to try to get you out the room to come to the party? You know what I'm saying? This was going through my mind. But Mase knew the whole situation. Mase knew that it's no way possible that I was able, being sideways in the car, because Puff, when I got in the car, Puff had put his seat back. Now I'm sideways in the car like this, and I'm cussing him out like, yo, man, what the f is you doing? Why you got your seat back like this? We hear the shot, bow! Puff put his head down. I go to open the door. Kenny flies, going straight. So he knew the whole story. What I supposed to do? Put my gun out the window and just start shooting like this? When the car had already turned the corner, it came out of parking space. So he knew the story, bro. He was trying to just divert the attention of, oh, why security? So ask security, ask Big security, ask Paul, ask the LAPD. The LAPD officer that was right there, they was right behind. Paul was outside the car. Why didn't they shoot? Why when we turn back around and come down the street, that they way down the block, They coming back. When we get back to the car. When we get back to the car, nobody's in Big's car. But Big, Mace knew this. Me and Mace had this conversation. Him and Tone is like this. He knew me and Tone jumped in the car and chased after the guy. We couldn't catch him. He wanted to divert the attention from himself because why didn't you tell Big that these dudes was trying to get at you, bruh? You had that conversation with with Puff, but you ain't had that conversation with Big.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, when somebody after you or you got smoke with somebody, you gotta tell, like, if you hanging with people after, like, and you know somebody after you and shit, you gotta tell niggas what's going on, like, because you don't want to be the person caught in the middle of something that don't got nothing to do with you. That's the worst way to go. Like, you just minding your business. You think you checking an old friend. He in the middle of this wall. He don't put you on at all. Now you all willy-nilly. You just out and about. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to catch up or you just chilling. And it always be the one that got nothing to do with the situation to get hit, get dogged, get some shit. Like, so, like, you gotta
Big
put
was
people
your
on.
label mate. So people
Like,
come
I'm
on
beefing with
why
so-and-so
you
down the
shoot?
block, just
Listen
put you
to me,
on if you
bro.
see this
At
car.
that time, I was young,
you know what
dumb,
I'm
and
saying?
full
Like,
of cum. Anybody
be
who
on
really
point,
knows
feel me?
me know that they ain't got to worry about nothing. If it comes to the point where
A simple be on. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It been hot out here, been wacky out here lately. Just be on point, feel me? Be on point, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause people been coming through here lately looking for me, or I'm into it. Like, a simple, yo, bro, be on point, be on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yo, when you go to the store, like, take somebody with you, like, it been nasty over here lately. You know, simple shit.
Has to
save
be
a
a
life.
part of my security. I'm not gonna hesitate.
But I agree. You should put all parties around onto what's going
the
on.
Harlem legends behind that viral show, it is what it is. But this wasn't some random post or clickbait rant.
You gonna say something, be man and motherfucking nothing. The name is the name. When I tell a motherfucking story, Rex, I tell it with the name.
Everybody trying to go viral. Everybody trying to go viral.
Everybody trying to go viral
out here.
Now the content creators who went out there and they start running off by their mouth, trying to make airways and trying to make a show. Here go a grown-ass man, Mace and Camron, made suggestions to Bad Boy Security. These clowns out here was gonna go out there and make videos. When you do stuff like that, you gotta know right now that people look at me as being Bad Boy Security. You gotta be clear. As soon as that drop, you got 5 or 6 out there. Oh, Gene Deal was crying for the blanket. Gene Deal was this, that.
Crying for the blanket is
OD. You already
OD.
know, Mason. When you doing all that stuff to Gene Deal, what do Gene Deal supposed to be doing while you doing all that? I bet you really don't want to know. What you think I'm going to be doing when you doing all that to Gene Deal?
Gotta defend yourself.
They can play if they want to, but if they know what I know, they better find somebody else to play with. I never had to tell Big them keep it a buck. I never had to tell Big them I told Big to his face, if you go to this party tonight, one of y'all gonna die. Some people gonna die if you go to this party tonight.
Gene's message came off like a full-on warning, the kind that
Told
sounds
niggas
straight
that?
out of a street movie.
And they
People
still
online
went?
said they've never seen him this intense before.
I ain't gonna lie, you got one time to tell me, like, yo, bro, I don't think we should go to that party, bro. I feel bad. I feel like something gotta happen, bro, because so-and-so and them be over there. That's like, and we ain't got no strap. Yeah, I don't think we should go to this one. I'm not going. Like, why would I be going after that? After you tell me something like that? Because, first of all, not only they must know something you don't know. Not only that, when somebody say something, it tends to happen because energy is real. You're speaking something to existence. So if one of my homeboys say, yo, I don't feel right, I feel like something gonna happen. I just seen this car circle around 3 times. Like, I'm gonna listen to that, bro. Energy is
After
real.
a clip from It Is What It Is went viral. Mace and Cam were laughing, joking about the old school rap game, tossing around names from back in the day like Gene and others tied to that bad boy era.
Laughing, though. It was the laughing watch. See, I knew they was laughing. See, it's that shit right there, laughing in sync. Get anybody tight.
My security.
Like, oh, y'all think shit funny?
In Cali, it's somebody, the #1 rapper in the world get killed. You're telling you, I just need to want to go home. And the second top artist in the world, which is Mase, about to be #1. Nigga said, that's what I'm saying. I wonder his face because I'm like, if y'all let me do that to Big, I don't stand a chance.
They were clowning around about shady deals, rumors.
Nigga said, if y'all let them do that to Big, like you know niggas gonna clap me. Like, y'all let them get to #1, #2 ain't shit.
And how some folks
that's
still too scared
OD.
to speak on certain names. The crowd laughed hard, but you could feel that tension. Those jokes hit deep for anyone who lived through that time, especially for Gene Deal. See, Gene ain't no internet loudmouth chasing clout. He was there, front row for some of hip-hop's darkest moments, the ones that changed everything. He's spoken openly about the chaos, the losses, and what he calls the dark side of fame.
In a hotel with a young lady.
And when you heard this information, what was your next actions?
My next actions? After what?
When you heard Biggie died, did you stay in your hotel room? Did you leave out? Did you want to go back to New York?
I actually was trapped in a hotel.
Now I want to ask the question.
Did you mean trapped?
What do you mean trapped?
Oh, see, look, what do you mean trapped?
Probably like 70 or so bloods in the hallway. I couldn't even leave my room.
What they gotta do with
How'd
you
you
though?
get out?
One of the guys.
Why would it be 70 bloods in your hallway after Biggie Smalls died?
Actually, after Big got killed, they was probably looking for more bad boy artists. And I couldn't even leave the room till Gene Deal, the officer had to come get me.
So when he saw Mase and Cam joking about things he lived through, he took it personal. A few nights later, Gene jumped on a live stream, face tight, eyes cold, voice low. He said, "Y'all think this is a game, but the streets ain't forgotten nothing. Tell them boys they better move careful. This industry eats people alive, especially ones who think they untouchable." That statement blew up instantly. Fans couldn't tell if Gene was giving a real-life warning or sending a threat.
This can't tell me nothing. That's why when he talking tough, I said, man, just save it. I done seen all that. You want to just go
what the fuck?
Oh,
this blanket. You're like, what?
But he there for security.
I'm never gonna be in this position.
I just want to.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Get under my blanket. Oh, we gotta get out of here. God, you get me out of here. I'm never fooling with these niggas.
Either way, the tension in hip-hop just hit a whole new level. His message was cryptic but heavy. The way he said, "move careful," had everybody rewinding that clip like, wait, what exactly does he mean by that? Blogs
I don't think he
instantly dropping headlines like Gene Deal sends chilling message to Mase and Camron, and Gene warns, stop talking before it's too late. The whole vibe was dark, like the ghosts of that bad boy era were still out here haunting anyone who dares to speak on it. Fans flooded the comments saying stuff like, "He knows something we don't," and "This ain't advice, this a warning." The internet was buzzing with paranoia, and just when everyone thought it would blow over, Gene came back again that same night and doubled down. He said, "Them Harlem boys need to chill before they end up in the same stories they laughing about." That line hit like a punch to the gut. It wasn't loud, it wasn't some angry outburst, it was quiet, calm, and that made it 10 times scarier. You could feel the tension through the screen. Then Gene added more fire, saying, "If you're gonna say something, be a man and say the name. When I tell a story, I tell it with the name. Everybody trying to go viral out here, The way he said it felt like he was calling out the whole culture. It wasn't just about Mase and Cam anymore. It was a warning to anybody chasing clout in a game built on secrets and silence. Now the content creators out here been running wild, talking slick just to rack up views and clicks. They trying to make a name off other people's stories, chasing that next viral moment. Gene Deal wasn't having it. He called it out straight, saying, "Here go a grown man," and Mase and Camron suggesting bad boy security. He made it clear he wasn't feeling the jokes or the disrespect, especially when people know what that title means to him. "When you do stuff like that," Gene said, "you better understand people still see me as bad boy security, so be careful with my name." As soon as that segment dropped, all these internet voices started popping up, running their mouths saying, "Gene Deal was crying for the blanket. Gene Deal this, Gene Deal that." Everybody had something slick to say, and Gene was done staying quiet. He said, "Mase, you already know what it is. When you're doing all that, what you think Gene Deal's supposed to be doing while you clowning?" His tone got cold, serious. "I bet you really don't want to find out what I'd be doing if I had to move on that." The room went silent. Then he dropped the line that had everybody shook. "They can play if they want to, but if they knew what I know, they'd better find somebody else to play with." That's when you could tell he wasn't just talking, he was reminding folks that he's seen real danger up close. Gene even brought up a chilling memory. "I never had to tell Big nothing sugar-coated," he said. "I told him to his face, if you go to that party tonight, somebody's gonna die." And the way he said it, man, it hit deep. It wasn't just a story anymore, it was history repeating itself, and Gene was warning everybody not to make the same mistake twice. Once that clip hit social media, it was pure chaos. The internet exploded within minutes. Fans flooded timelines tagging Mase and Cam nonstop, asking, "Y'all scared? Y'all gonna clap back or what?" It was the talk of hip-hop. Nobody could scroll without seeing their names. But instead of ducking the smoke, Mase and Cam just laughed it off like it was nothing. On the next episode of It Is What It Is, they kept that same playful energy. Cam joked, "Man, Gene acting like we in a mob movie." And Mase shot back with, "If we gotta watch our backs for talking, we already famous then." The crowd cracked up, but online, fans weren't laughing at all. People said the vibe felt off, like something darker was brewing under all those jokes. Gene Deal saw that episode, and it set him off. He jumped back on live, face tight, voice sharp. "You Harlem boys always playing." He snapped. "You think it 'cause you on camera, can't nothing happen to you? Cameras don't save people, ask the ones who not here no more." The chat went dead silent. That line hit different. Then Gene went even deeper, talking about how back in the 90s people would vanish for saying the wrong thing, and that not much has changed today. He hinted that certain industry secrets can still get folks touched if they talk too freely. He didn't drop names, but everybody knew exactly who he was alluding to. And here's the thing, Gene's name carries serious weight. This isn't some random dude chasing views. This is the same man who says he witnessed things connected to Biggie's death, and claims people still keep tabs on him because of what he knows. He said it before, the truth got bodies attached to it. So when a man like Gene starts talking like that, people listen, and the whole industry starts holding its breath. Fans went full detective mode after that. They started digging through Gene's old interviews, matching up his quotes with Mase's history, and it didn't take long before the internet linked everything back to that messy fallout with Diddy. Everybody knows Mase's past with Bad Boy runs deep, contracts gone bad, missing royalty checks, years of silence, then that wild spiritual comeback that had folks talking. He's been calling out Diddy for years, accusing him of exploiting artists and playing dirty in business deals. But now, with Gene back in the mix, it feels like those old wounds got ripped open all over again. Except this time, it's not just about money, it's about danger. Fans said the energy felt darker, heavier, like something real could pop off if the wrong words get said. Even Camron, who's usually the first one cracking jokes, seemed a little uneasy once people started tagging him nonstop in Gene's videos. On a later episode, Cam kept it cool but real, saying, "We not scared, but we not dumb either. We from Harlem. We know what time it is." That line hit hard, and fans could feel it. This wasn't internet drama anymore. This was starting to sound serious.
Shit is tweaking. What the hell? I don't know if y'all heard me, but basically he's saying tread lightly. Know what I'm saying? Like, still get you touched. It's not the 90s, but I still got a little bit of reach. You feel me? I could still get you touched like this the 90s. So tread lightly. Know what I'm saying? You're on thin ice, buddy. You're on thin ice. Tread lightly. Still get you touched. So don't say the wrong thing. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's what I'm saying. What else is he saying? What else is he saying? Like, all right, it's all laughing giggles, but like, don't say the wrong thing. I'm be on your ass.
Talk about it like it's comedy. The old heads remember the danger. The new ones
he don't think it's funny. That's what it is. Like, nigga, my life is on the line. Like, you was in a hotel. You was in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Scared to come outside. Like, niggas had to come get you out your hotel room and all that. Well, I'm getting shot at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he don't think that's funny because his life probably could have got. It's probably traumatic for him. You feel me? While boy was upstairs in the hotel room chilling, but he got the nerve to be joking about it. I feel what he's saying. I feel what he's saying.
Don't know what kind of doors they opening. They laughing, but them jokes come with curses.
But you know, yeah, like niggas probably gonna be looking at him crazy, like, oh, that's what happened.
It wasn't just trending. It was
hiding behind your blankie.
People went from
he was
laughing
asking for your
to
blankie.
looking over their shoulders, realizing Gene wasn't talking out of ego. He was talking from experience. It started to sound less like a threat and more like a man who's seen too much trying to save others from repeating history. But don't get it twisted. Gene didn't back down either. On his own podcast, he made it clear, they can laugh if they want, but I sleep good knowing I warned them. The same people they joke about still got pull, and I don't want to see no young brothers become martyrs for clout. That line hit deep. Suddenly, the laughs stopped, the comment sections went quiet, and everyone understood Gene Deal wasn't playing games. He was reminding hip-hop what happens when you forget where the danger really comes from. That line hit heavy. It made people stop and think.
Damn, why she got excited? Why she got excited? That line hit heavy. What the goddamn, miss?
Anybody.
God
Maybe
damn.
he's trying to protect them. He's seen too many folks crash out for saying the wrong thing to the wrong crowd, and maybe he sees Mase and Cam walking that same dangerous road. He's been around the game long enough to know how fast things can turn ugly.
Yeah, because everything is not for everybody. Everything not meant to be brought back up or talked about. You feel me? So that's probably on the lines of what he's saying. Like, yeah, like y'all saying stuff about me, whether it's true or not. Alright, cool. But y'all going down a certain path is like, y'all feel like no topic is off the table, and you're gonna speak about the wrong people, the wrong topic, and they might not be as chill as I am, you feel me? So you might speak about some people that's still out here getting shit touched, that's still out here catching them Scotties, you feel me? Still out here catching them ones. And now you talking crazy thinking like, oh, you just on TV, you just woo, and guess what? Get touched, you know what I'm saying? You can still get it just because you are a personality or whatever on the internet, whatever. You can still get touched. So be careful who you talk about, because there's some people that don't care about none of that out here. You feel me? And they'll risk it all, like, you feel me? So
change your whole life overnight. Fans online are split right down the middle.
That's how I feel, at
Some
least.
call Gene a truth teller, saying he's the only one keeping it real in an industry full of fakes and liars.
Industry
Others say he's just
too.
stirring fear, trying to stay in the headlines by inserting himself into every viral storm.
I don't think he's trying to stay in the headlines because then they bring him up. Like, he was chilling. Then they bring his name up. So I don't think he clout chasing. Like, they brought him up, feel me? They was talking about it. They brought his name. And then they didn't even bring his name up on some, like, good energy shit. It was on a bad note.
But either
So, I
way,
don't know.
the tension is real. The vibe around "it is what it is" ain't the same no more. You can feel it. Something's shifted. Now everyone's watching, waiting to see what happens next. Will Mase and Cam clap back again, or will they keep their heads
I gotta
low
see.
and let
I
it
gotta
fade?
see if it's a
Because
second
this
part
doesn't
to
feel
this.
like a simple internet
Do another
beef anymore.
reaction
This feels
because
like power.
this
Gene's
might be
message
ongoing.
was crystal clear. There are still rules in hip-hop that outsiders don't understand. You can joke, you can talk, but once you cross certain lines, you wake up ghosts that never really left. And Mase and Cam, they might have just poked one of the oldest ghosts in the game. This whole situation proves one thing. No matter how many years go by, the shadows of that bad boy era still hover over hip-hop. Every time someone tries to dig it up, the warnings come back louder than before. Whether Gene was dropping a threat or a prophecy, only time's gonna tell. But one thing's for sure, when a man like Gene Deal says, "Move careful, you listen." Because in this industry, one wrong word doesn't just fade, it echoes forever.
If you
It
want
goes
to
forever, you heard? Ain't no part two, right? This ain't no, it's the same thing. Yeah, man. What y'all thinking, man? How y'all feel about that? Y'all feel like Mase and Cam is wrong for just speaking on situations from the past in a jokingly manner? You feel like Gene right for reacting how he reacting? You feel like that was a warning or a threat? Let me know in the comments if it was a warning or a threat. You feel me? Me personally, I feel like it's more like a warning, like chill, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's a threat, like he's gonna do nothing personally, but he's saying like you talking about these stories that's connected with other people. Like other people might not be as generous as me and only talking. Somebody might touch you. That's how I feel. But let me know how y'all feel, man. Remember, like the video, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how y'all feel. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. What time is it? Yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here.